All right, some of you have been asking about Reel to Brid. I want to show you the benefits of having Reel to Brid and why it's worth the $3. We have nothing to do with it, but I'm going to show you how to authorize it. I'm going to show you what it does. So let me get out of here and I'm going to go inside some of the TV shows and I'm going to show you what happens here. Inside TV shows, I'm going to go on something that will authorize Reel to Brid or carries Reel to Brid. And there's a few that do that. One of them that's really popular is going to be Exodus. Exodus carries Reel to Brid. I'm going to show you multiple ways to get Reel to Brid on the box also. So be patient, watch the whole video. So I'm gonna press TV shows, and then I'm gonna go over to most popular. And inside most popular is gonna be, Game of Thrones, let's say. So I'm gonna press on Game of Thrones, and I'm gonna have season 1. I'm gonna click on that. When I click on season 1, it's gonna ask me which one I wanna watch. I wanna watch Winter is Coming, and now it's gonna look for Winter is Coming. And as you can see, you get a whole bunch of SD, 745 SD. There's a total of 748. You only have one in 1080. What does that mean? That means that you only got one feed that's going to be feeding you in 1080. Now, if you got something that's going in SD, it's not going to be a great picture. And the other thing is it might not be a great feed. So you might get some buffering, you might get some stopping. And what Reel to Brid does is it gives you a direct feed to their server, being that it's loaded on their server, and you get a direct feed to you, which means no buffering. You get 1080. You get very, very good, a very good feed. Now, if I go down, you'll notice there's 2 and 720, and then it goes right to SD. Now, I'm going to add Reel to Brid on here first of all, so I can show you guys how it's done. But during that time, I'm going to show you how to add it onto your box. All right. So I'm going to back out of here. And I'm going to do it inside of Exodus first. So the first way you could do it is you could do it directly inside Exodus. Click on Exodus. Once you've clicked on Exodus, then you can go. You're going to go to the very top. I was at the inside. Actually, I was inside Exodus. So I'm going to go to the very top. I'm going to go backwards, so I can get to where it says Settings. Right. So let me get inside Settings. Go back up. And go into Settings. So once I get inside Exodus to Settings, I'm inside Tools. You want to go inside Tools. Once you get inside Tools, you're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to see two things: Resolver, URL, and Track. Track is another one I'm going to show you guys later. Resolve URL settings is what you want. Now remember, when you go inside Resolve URL settings, you want to go inside the universal resolvers right there. Now, once I click over, I don't want to be in all to Brid. This is where people make a mistake. On the top, it says all to Brid. It's not Reel to Brid. So you want to go down to find Reel to Brid. There's a bunch of different ones. Go down until you find Reel to Brid. And there it is. You can see Reel to Brid, right? And then what you would do is you want to put reauthorize my account. If I keep going down and say reset my authorization, but I just want to authorize my account. When I click on that, a pop-up's going to come up. Inside that pop-up, you'll see, when prompted, enter 58WZQLLW. All right. Now, when you see that, it tells you on the top, go to URL, https://reeltobrid.com/device. You're going to do that on your phone, or you're going to do that on your computer, and you're going to enter that code. Now, one thing that people make a mistake on, you can't be on your you can't be on your 4G or whatever you are. You have to be on your Wi-Fi that is connected to the box. That's how they verify that it's you that is trying to authorize that account. So once you do that and you authorize it, you're going to find yourself with some really good feeds, and you'll be amazed. And I'm going to show you that right now. So let me add this on. I'm going to add that on, and that's going to disappear. As you can see, I just entered it, and now it's going to disappear. Once it disappears, it's saying that you're authorized. And it tells you on the bottom there, Reel to Brid Resolver authorized. Now I'm going to go back. Now remember, you have to do that on your phone or your computer. So once I go back, you're going to find me get back into Exodus. When I go inside Exodus, now I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing that I did earlier. I'm going to go inside TV shows, And inside TV shows, I'm going to go to the most popular, and I'm going to go to Game of Thrones. And I'm going to go to season 1 and do exactly what I did earlier, and now watch all the feeds, how it changed. And you'll see why Real to Brid is worth $3 a month. Come on, you're not paying for cable anymore, hopefully. And if you could do this with your box and get a whole bunch of feeds that are really nice, then you'll be happy, right? So as you see, we started up, and you'll see normal. You'll see on the bottom it says normal and premium. Now all of a sudden you have a premium. The premiums are, of course, your Real to Brid. Now, if you remember earlier, it said that there were 749 or something SDs. Now you have Real to Brid, and now you should have some 1080s that you should be able to go right to. Sometimes you'll have 100 1080s. So if you look here, there's a whole bunch of 1080s here now, and there's a whole bunch of 720s, and you'll see that they are a different color. That's saying that it is Real to Brid on the side, RD, meaning Real to Brid, meaning now you have authorized Real to Brid for your box. Now, like I said, these are great feeds that you can go to. And even the 720s are going to be perfect. But you're going to have now some Blu-ray stuff that you didn't have before. So when you start going down, you're going to notice you have a lot more feeds. A lot of 720s and a lot of times a whole bunch of 1080s. But it's a completely different screen for you because you're going directly to their servers. All right, so you see a lot of RDs. That means Real to Brid. Those are going to be perfect for you. Now you understand why you need Real to Brid. Now, if you want Real to Brid, you have to sign up for Real to Brid. How do you do that? You go to real/debrid.com. Now remember, that's real/debrid.com. We have nothing to do with it. We don't get any money for it. It's just a place out in Paris that has your server, and you go directly to them, okay? So now that I've shown you how to authorize it through Exodus, I'm going to show you how to authorize through the whole box. Now I'm going to go back out completely. Some of you this might work better, and you might want to do it this way, but you go directly into settings, click on settings. Once you click on settings, all you do is press authorize Real to Brid. After you authorize Real to Brid, that screen's going to come back up, which is going to ask you, do you want to authorize? And that's it. Once you authorize that under Real to Brid, there it is. It popped up. I'm going to cancel that because I don't want to do it. I already authorized it. And you'll authorize Real to Brid. So that's an easier way, but I like sometimes just go in and do certain ones. Another way you can authorize Real to Brid is go inside the TV shows, and you go right inside, go up here to the Magic Dragon. Inside the Magic Dragon also has authorized Real to Brid. And all you got to do is once you get inside here, you'll see it says Real to Brid authorize here. You'll click on that. Once you click on that, it's going to authorize right here, authorize Real to Brid. And that same screen's going to pop up. You're going to go on your computer or your phone where it says Real to Brid/.com/device. It's on the top there. Copy that down, put it in, and then put that code inside. You'll see there'll be a pop-up for it. All right, so I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for you guys. The next one I'm going to do is Track TV, which will track all your TV shows. But get Real to Brid. Your box will work 150 times better than it is right now with the Real to Brid. Like I said, we don't get anything for it, but it's going to help out your box to get a direct feed. All right, hopefully that helps. If you had any more questions, go ahead and ask me on Facebook or go to the band. All right.